I'm Millie Watts. I study Veterinary Science and I'm from Kingsley in Western Australia. I've always loved science. As a child, that was probably my favourite subject. I did human biology in year 11-12, which pushed me towards the medical side of things. I did toss up for a long time between veterinary medicine and human medicine, but I decided that veterinary medicine was more for me just because of the challenge every day. It's very varied. I found it quite easy in terms of being in veterinary science. It's mostly female-dominated course, especially in the last 2 decades or so, but in the older generations it was mostly men. Like my father was in a class of veterinary students and there was only 5 women. But I think working in science with a mixture of both men and women is a really great way to integrate different ways of thinking. And I think that more women should go into science as a way of further developing the ways we can investigate different aspects of science. I did a lot of cattle work experience, which was really great because we don't do a lot of that, especially in the wheat belt. It's more sheep country. So I got to do artificial insemination and pregnancy testing. So I learnt a lot about cattle medicine, which was really, really exciting. So currently my supervisor is a female, her name's Caroline Jacobson. She's worked a lot extensively in sheep medicine and she's a real inspiration in terms of how much of her life she's put into research in the agricultural industry, and it's certainly something that I'd like to pursue more in the future. It's probably now that the scholarship is really coming into play for me, because 70% of graduates, new grad vets, get their first job where they've done prac somewhere, and so I want to move interstate, as I was just saying. So if I'm going to move interstate and get a job, I really should probably be doing prac over there, and funding that. We don't get a lot of holidays that all fit together, so in order to get a lot of experience over there, I've got to fly over east a lot, and so that's really where I'm going to be using the funding, is to get out there and meet lots of new people in the industry and try and establish myself in a country setting in New South Wales or Victoria. I'd really just like to have a conversation with him about his life because it sounds so interesting. I'd obviously really like to say thank you for leaving such a great legacy behind and supporting students, because from what I've been given, I have had so many extra opportunities, and I will in the future, especially in the next 2 years. So I think it'll definitely shape my career as a whole.